Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Alright, look. The New York football Giants are fine. We are just fine. We're 7-3. Boo-hoo. Cry river. I mean, I don't like the energy from the fans right now. And y'all are better than this. You see, have you ever made some money? Have you ever got a new job or, got your student loan Pell Grant or, hit a big parlay? Have you ever just came into a lump sum of money, right? And in the process of you getting that lump sum of money, your quality of life changes. You're not eating McDonald's no more. Now you done upgraded to you go to the steakhouse now. So instead of spending $7, $8 on lunch or dinner, now you want to spend $25, $30 to get you something nice. All right. Now, instead of staying in the crib and playing your Xbox or whatever, you go to the strip club now. Now your quality of life has changed, but your money runs out. So now, let's say you ran into 10, 15 grand, you feeling good. Now you don't have 10, 15 grand. Now you got like 4 or 5 grand left and you starting to feel broke. And then in the process of you starting to feel broke, you forgot that you was only making $1,100 every 2 weeks before you fell into that 15 grand. What is Fist Vegas trying to say? Fist Vegas is trying to say, don't forget where you freaking came from, Giants fans. That's what I'm trying to freaking say right now. We are 7-3, and we're normally 3-7 going into Thanksgiving. So I don't want to hear anybody crying about, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. We lost to the Lions. We're not real. We're pretenders. And all this other fugazi that I hear on Twitter. I don't want to hear it. Act the same way you act when you was making $1,100 every 2 weeks as you are when you get that little $10,000, $15,000 lump sum. Don't let it change you. Okay, Giants fans? Nothing should steal our joy right now. Nothing. We're 7-3. Okay? Even if we lose on Thanksgiving, we're 7-4. Relax. Okay? Now that I got that out the way, today's message is about Odell Beckham. Now, here's the deal. I'm not going to predict he comes to the Giants, but if you read between the lines, he wants to come to the Giants. Let's put our cards on the table. All right, let's put our cards on the table. The only logical place for Odell to come is the Giants. He might be negotiating. He might be, doing whatever he got to do with Joe Shane. Okay, whatever. But Odell does not need to be a Cowboy. They don't need him. And guess what? They won't use him. Let's really think about this for a second. If you're Odell Beckham, I want y'all to put yourselves in Odell's shoes, right? You want to get paid. You're suing Nike for money because they ain't paying you. You got hurt a couple times that messed up your second contract a couple of years ago. You want to get paid, right? The only way to get paid is to prove to people that you can still be a number one. That's the only way you can get paid, right? How does it benefit Odell long-term to go to Jerry Jones and be just another guy on Dallas? How many balls you think Odell going to catch on Dallas? You got Gallup, CD, Zeke, Tony Pollard is a stud. You got Dalton Schultz. You're going to go to Dallas. You're going to get 3 targets a week. Hopefully Dak don't overthrow you. And that's it. Everybody's going to think Odell is washed. Just like they thought Odell was washed when he was in Cleveland. Everybody going to think he washed. Yeah, I got to remember, when he went to the Rams, he was the number 1 receiver. He played the X. I'm going to rephrase that. He played the X position. He played the position of a number 1 receiver. The Cooper Kupp is a slot guy. He's a slot. He put up great numbers, but he's a slot receiver. It's a difference. So when Odell went to the Rams, Robert Woods got injured. So Odell Beckham was able to function in typical Odell form. He was an X receiver. If you go to Dallas, bro, you're not that. That's CD job. You're not that. You want to sit in the slot and get paid slot receiver money, Odell? Oh, yeah, Odell caught 2 balls from the slot this week. Okay. It's not going to get you paid. If Odell Beckham wants to get paid, if Odell Beckham wants to show the world he still has it, if Odell Beckham wants to cement his legacy, he comes to the football Giants. Because if he comes to New York after losing Wan'dale, Shepard, trading Tony, after going through all this adversity at the wide receiver position, if Odell comes to the Giants, he's the guy. He's going to get all the volume at wide receiver. He's going to get 10 targets a week. And he has Brian Dable and Mike Kafka, who are going to scheme the passing game around him. We are giving him the keys to the Ferrari. And you don't think Daniel Jones is going to force feed Odell when he gets Odell? He's the only guy he got. The most logical sense is for him to come to the New York Football Giants and let the cards fall where they may. It makes no sense for him to go to Dallas and be just another guy. It makes no sense. Zero. Oh, well, I want to go win a ring. I'm sorry. Don't the Cowboys and the Giants got the same record? Hello? Giants and Cowboys got the same record. I know everybody looks at it. And this is funny too, right? The NFL is it's such a week-to-week league. It's very fickle. Last week, everybody thought the Cowboys were trash because they lost to Aaron Rodgers. And everybody thought Aaron Rodgers was back. And a week later, Rodgers done lost to Tennessee. He's dead and gone. And now you got the Cowboys had the flukiest game of the year. Beating Minnesota by 37 points is a fluke. If they had won by 7, okay, fine. But 37 points, come on now. Y'all know they're not 37 points better than Minnesota. Now they play like the greatest game in the world. And everybody's hyping up the Cowboys when just a week ago, everybody thought they was trash. It's funny how the world turns, right? Giants fans a week ago, everybody was on the bandwagon. Yeah, we're going to beat Detroit. Yeah, we can't wait to play Dallas. And now everybody's like, oh my gosh, they're going to get massacred on Thanksgiving. At the end of the day, I think Odell Beckham is going to come to the Giants. I don't know what kind of contract. I don't know. But Joe Schoen can give him whatever he wants. Joe Schoen can give Odell Beckham whatever contract he wants to. All he has to do is just restructure it so he doesn't get paid a lot this season and then guarantee him a balloon payment next year. That's all he got to do. He can give Odell whatever he wants to give him. And the fact of the matter is this, Giants fans, I'm going to end the video on this. Wan'dale Robinson just tore his ACL. God bless. Wan'dale Robinson is the only wide receiver we have under contract next year because we know we're cutting Kenny Golladay. So we don't have a healthy receiver on the roster going into training camp. If the season ended today, we don't have a healthy receiver on the roster. Signing Odell this season and for the next 2 or 3 seasons makes the most sense because we're still going to take a receiver in the first round. We still got to draft a receiver maybe in the second or third round. Like, we still need to draft 2 or 3 receivers. But we still have to keep Odell. Odell can be our anchor. It's as simple as that. It really makes too much sense not to happen. It just makes too much sense not to happen. It really does. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how this plays out, Giants fans. We will see how this plays out. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.